Good day, absolute absolutionists. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Doom 64. It's episode 13. Lucka 13. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we survived a pair of cyber demons. This time out, we are on map 28, the Absolution. Okay. And I used the password because didn't have a quick save before the end of the last level. So, yeah. Because the last level ended when you beat up a pair of cyber demons. As you do. So we got to pick up some energy cells, bullets, everything. Everything we possibly can. Now, what scares me... Oh, we've got the BFG 9000. Oh, yes. Oh, don't forget. What the F is this? So we got a plasma gun. Are we topped up? We're at 600. We're literally topped up on everything right now. So whatever we're about to head into... that they've given us both a megasphere and an invulnerability. That should scare the crap out of me. And I mean, in all honesty, it does. But let's see what we're getting into before we burn that. Am I allowed back in there? I am. Good. There's these two switches on the side here. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Big blank space to nowhere. Shit. It's launching pain elementals at me. Ah! It's launching lots of pain elementals at me. Why do you need the invulnerability? Because it's launching pain elementals at me. And... pain elementals, lost souls, everything under the sun. That didn't work. Make you buy now. I didn't call it the Hell Knights in there, but there's Hell Knights in there as well. And Arachnotrons. I didn't mention the Arachnotrons. Maybe I can let them just... Oh my god, I keep getting stuck on the... I'm stuck. Well, I've run into that. Oh, it's sealed me off from going back. Ah. So, okay, so at least we've learned on this sequence what we can and can't do. But I feel as though once you get all your friends spawned out, you might be able to rely on infighting. He says. Because things are quieting down, but we've got one huge problem right now. The utter lack of health and armor. We got that guy. Oh, we walked into an Arachnotron. Not good. Alright. That was a thing that happened. I feel like I don't even really need the quick save either, but... I could probably get away with, got the backpack. Not that we need it, because we got everything else. So we can, let's get this. And then we'll get this. And then, hopefully, be able to quickly trigger whatever the hell. Just jump in. Unfortunately, I seem to be locked down by lost souls. Okay, now let's run. Now let's get on our horse. That was a good start. That was a great start to the level, actually. Now, here's the problem. We gotta be careful. Because we're moving. There's lost souls. There's pain elementals on the board still. So we got... Ouch, I ate a Mancubus Blast to the face. What? Let's see, what interesting toys do I have at my disposal? Crap, I hate these things. They are in just the right spot to trip me up. I'll hit that pain elemental. Hopefully somebody else does most of that for me. Oh my god, I keep doing that. I keep getting stuck on those things. Well, that pain elemental ate that rocket to the face, which was nice. And that one ate the rocket to the face. Now maybe if we can... keep going. Oh, that pain elemental's still going. Unfortunately, I didn't get that pain elemental. I got the Hell Knight tanking for it. Now, that should be it for pain elementals, I think. Alright. Okay. One more Hell Knight. Now what? What? Now what? What the actual shit are you? And you've got flying gimmicks. Oh. No, that didn't work. Now I gotta do that entire thing again. Shit! Should have saved. Alright, well, we know what to do. Or what not to do. I heard the thing happening. I got an idea. Since I'm invulnerable, right? Why don't we just dump these? Right? As opposed to... Okay, now we're at it. Now we can move. But it gives us the opportunity to use one of this. Man, that takes a long time to wind and fire, doesn't it? I think that... Ow. It's all doing little bits of damage. Might be doing worse this time out than I did last time out. Thought I hit 5. Now I did. 5 being what your rockets are on. Ow. Didn't go well. Right, I liked running with this at first. I think auto run on might be just the way to go for this one. Let's just start rocketing everything in sight and then get the hell out of here once the 60 seconds are up. And that would be my 60 seconds up. took a little... Oh, right, because I've got auto run on. Force of habit. Alright. Try and... There's one there. There's another one there. Nope. Just a cackle. There we go. Oh, there's one there. So now it's just like, let's hope for splash damage. Oh, for the love of Christ. How many of these stupid pain elementals is this game gonna spawn? I hate pain elementals. Especially in a situation like this. Like, they're actually the worst thing that you could possibly run up against. And we want 5. How the hell does one deal with all this crap? Alright, let's get on my horse. We'll nuke that. We'll just abuse the nuclear option here. Alright. Oh my god, I hate these stupid switches in the middle. Two more pain elementals on the field. We're going to try and put them in the vicinity of the pain elementals. And hope that helps. And I don't know if it is, but it makes me feel better about my... Oh, I'm out of BFG. Take care of that. Just start putting in shots from range. Now I just saw... I heard a pain elemental, I didn't see it. Overkill the imp, overkill the arachnotron. Overkill another imp. There, got one. Whoa! Can we feather that? Yes, we can. All right. Alright, now, let's save on IT13. Now, you again. Oh, blown up. Alright. Oh, these rocket thingies. Oh man, they just eat you alive. And you've got that other problem. Oh, it's not a quick load. It's a full load. Right. Out of that. Out of that. Don't... Oops. Out of that. Ow. Ow. Shit. Man. No, not the quick load again. Now, can we start popping this thing from here? Like, is there a sequence on how it shoots at me, or... Oh, I can't even get it. I can't even get the soul sphere. Dang it. Am I in a bad spot? Just because I've got no BFG or, was it laser gimmick or whatever? What the hell is this? That's... Like, it just insta-kills you in about 5 seconds. Do I gotta... hide? Oh, now, see, now it's on the prowl. Like, each one of those does, like, about 1,000,000 points of damage to you. Like, it's literally like, you know, if it glances you, it takes off, like, 10 points. If it doesn't glance you, it feels like it takes off, like, 100. I don't want that one. Maybe I do. Like, how do you... And there's no ammo or nothing. Like, this is... Like, you can't reload. Because it's closed you off. Won't let you do that. And the rockets are gone before. Like, it's just like there's no rhyme or reason to how you're supposed to beat this thing except blind luck. Like, do I have to completely redo this level because I used up all of my plasma energy and there's no... Do I have to shoot them down? Is that it? No. I tried that. I was shooting right at it and it didn't work. I think I gotta... Do I gotta go back to the quick save? Man. This is... Actually... This might be the dumbest boss fight I've ever done. And I've done a lot of bad boss fights. I've done a lot of bad everything. Playing the old games. But this might actually be one of the worst boss fights I've ever done. We gotta take care of that first. Try and take care of pain elementals. Prioritize pain elementals first. We gotta try and take care of the pain elementals first. So that way I can save up BFG. I don't know, unless I can luck into them infighting? Because it sounds like I've lucked into a bit of infighting. Ow, I ate that to the face. Ouch. Shot myself in the face there. Now I'm just running around in circles. Running low on this now. We'll get that out there. Now we gotta go back to this for a second. Because there's another pain elemental on the field. Got it. Melt that. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Get that. Oh shit, lost soul tank for the Mancubus. Alright, let's swing back around. Melt that. Hide behind here. Now we'll try saving here. What the hell? I've just gotten annihilated by a lost soul? Oops. Went flying. Well, I didn't have much health to begin with, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's try 8. I'll just cheat my way. Every time I get hit by one of those something, I get flung into the air. Well, that was probably better than usual. I didn't mean it was good, but it was better than usual. Oh, come on, man. I still gotta deal with the effing lost soul? Come the... You can't shoot them. You can't dodge those rockets. It's like... It's a one-hit kill. And that is incredibly cheap at this point in the game. Like, you just go through this entire army of crap. And then at the very end, what you get... At the very end, what you get is a one-hit kill. How do you avoid it? You can't. You can't shoot it down. You can't dodge it because it's homing on you. You can't prevent it from doing it. It's... We gotta take out the lost soul first, and then this, and then we'll switch to 8. And then instantly, you're dead in 3 seconds. There's... There's the worst part, is now I've corrected what seemed to be my error from the previous attempt. But unfortunately... Well, we've got it... Oh, kind of locked. Nope. It's going to shoot those, and I'm dead. No, I missed. I got it. And I'm dead. I got the soul sphere, and even with the soul sphere, I'm dead. Like, there's... You can't go toe-to-toe. You can't not go toe-to-toe. Wow. That went worse than the last time. Should we just do this here so it's slightly faster next time we die? Like, is it every time I get popped up, I get hit by one of those? Maybe that's the secret. Maybe every time I get hit by the little flame attack, then it fires the rockets. Maybe that's it. So the idea is to not get hit. Nope. That was immediately proven wrong. It just shoots it at you whenever it feels like. So it's RNG. That's it. That is 100% this fight. Is can you do enough damage? Can you do enough damage before it decides to RNG you to death? No, you can't. It's like, who thought this was a good idea for a fight? Well, that didn't work, but it worked better than usual. I looked up, like, apparently there's 3 of those demon key... Like, we know there's 3 of those demon key things. Did I get it? I died and it died at the same time, so I don't know who wins the tie. I think I got the tie. So I looked up some... Okay, no, I won the tie. No, I was looking up, what the hell to do. Apparently the way to win, get all of the demon keys. That's how you win this. Who designs a final boss fight, since there's no next map and difficulty? Who designs a final boss fight around finding the secret maps and makes it damn near impossible otherwise? Finally, the mother of all demons is dead. The blood pours from your eyes as you stand in defiance. As the only marine to endure the slaughter, you decide to remain in hell and ensure no demon ever rises again. The end. I'll say the end. It nearly killed me. Just as it nearly killed Doom Guy, apparently. Blood pouring from his eyes. Now, I know that is a reference to the Doom Guy's face in the HUD in the previous Doom games, which you don't have the same of here. But yeah, it's just kind of amazing that it's like. Is there credits or something we can go to here? Nope. Apparently we crashed. Well, since we don't have a credits, we'll just use this in the interim. The opening title sequence. So this is... So what you're telling me is basically the final level was more or less a recreation of this. Yeah. I said the final level, like, just like the difficulty spike in that final level. Like, there have been a few difficult levels along the way for sure, but that one, last one, is just like the mother demon final boss there. That was the big thing. At least it didn't throw any cyber demons at you. But yeah, that's Doom 64 in the books in the pocket and out of sight. It's hard when you come to the end of a game and you want to wrap it up, because all you could think of is like that lasting experience that it gave you. So the trick at that point is really just trying to set aside like a stupidly hard final boss fight that was programmed in a really dumb way. Like knock-ups and homing missiles that killed you in one hit. The difficulty of that final boss fight was tied, whether they intended to or not. Yeah, no, they intended to. The specific difficulty of that final boss fight was tied specifically to how many secret maps you had, which is an interesting mechanic. Admittedly, it's a unique mechanic, but at the same time, it's like, that's not exactly fun if you're not good at finding secret maps. Because if I'd found none of them, well, I probably would have done just as poorly. Now, if I found 2 of them, maybe it would have been a lot easier. If I found 3 of them, apparently I could just sleepwalk through that final map, so long as I had some ammo left for the final boss. So, for better or worse, that's how they programmed it. It was There are some things I liked about Doom 64. There are some things I don't like about Doom 64. Like, Doom 64 changes up the map designs and the variety of the maps. That's nice. It keeps you on your toes and it keeps you moving. And, like, it was something different that, like, there was all these environmental triggers. You kill all these enemies and this thing happens. Like, things like teleporting items and stuff. It's like, oh, the first time it happened, oh, that's neat. And then it's happening in every map. And then you do something and all these enemies spawn in. And that was something from Doom 2 that I didn't like either. But you do something and all these enemies spawn in. And it's like, well, no, that's just a trap. Yet you're relying on trap after trap after trap to do the difficulty. It's like, no. And this is something that I've got for Doom versus Doom in that script is the placement of enemies in the original Doom. It's chess-like. You have to think, you see what's coming around. Maybe, you don't see what's next to the door, right? But if you're coming into a room and you see a bunch of stuff not looking at you, you can plan your attack. All the enemies are placed in a certain way. And I guess they have programmed the spawns in a certain way here, so I guess all the enemies are placed in a certain particular way. But you don't have the ability to respond as the player. It's just run and gun. I've never been a huge fan of run and gun. Give me a little opportunity to, like, let me know that there's a trap coming. Like, if I know there's a trap coming, I can kind of prepare for it. But if you're just going to start randomly dropping enemies, like that one time, not the Cyber Demon, the Hell Knight spawned literally next to me. That's probably also one of the reasons why I hate Pain Elementals. They just keep spawning in Lost Souls. The graphics, I noticed the graphics have been a little controversial in the comments. And I've mentioned this in the past. There's some that I like. The Pain Elemental looks great. I think, that's really the highlight, is the Pain Elemental looks great. The rest of them, like the Imps, they're there. The Cacos, not as red. Need to be a little more red and not as spiky enough. So it's kind of like, I'm trying to think, like, they use the same sprites for the shotgun / zombie guys. The Baron, I thought, suffered from looking like a reskinned. Yeah, it suffered a lot from looking like a reskinned Hell Knight, because you meet the Hell Knight first, right? In this, as opposed to you meet the Hell Knight in Doom 2, but not in Doom 1, so you technically meet the Hell Knight second in Doom. So it looks like just a reskinned Baron. It's this little mental trick. Here, it's the Hell Knight first, then you get to see the Baron. The Baron needed to look like, big and tough and badass. And it's like they did that with the Pain Elemental. The Pain Elemental was a reskinned Cacodemon. Now you've got a Baron, which, doesn't get the same treatment as a freaking Pain Elemental. I mean, what's the deal with that, Midway? You need to, there's spots where the effort needs to be put in, and that was one of them. Oh yeah, the Pinkies. I like the Pinky, the Pinky and the Spectre designs. I actually like those as well. So yeah, hit and miss. Some of them I liked, some of them are so. But on the whole, I think this was, I'd say, generally worthwhile playing, just to kind of pick up the whole story. Well, it's story Doom. Really? Yeah. I know. Some people like it. I'm sure some people love the story in Doom. Like here, it just kept going. You only really had the one text sequence that, the one text intermission along the way. So it just kept going. Pace kept going, map to map to map. If that's not what you like, then yeah, it's a showcase for Doom gameplay. The map design probably peaked in the first one. Yeah, like Doom 1. But they keep finding new ways to keep the combat elements of the gameplay fresh, and they kept that going from 1 to 2 to 64. So Midway did a good job of continuing that evolution of Doom. I shouldn't say the map design peaked. Like, the map design, and I think I'm also doing the enemy placement thing when I say map design in my head. I'm also thinking enemy placement, and it's just hard for me to separate the. I really hate the stupid spawning enemies. I mentioned that in Doom 2 as well. It's a pet peeve of mine, but I liked all the different all the different like level textures and the skyboxes, and the way the the levels bent around you and tricked you to having like this 3D effect in it as well. And you want to know more about that, check out the comments of the earlier episodes, because the guys do a great job of explaining that in a way that I can't regurgitate without reading it verbatim. So best just to read the comments of the earlier vids, and they'll have it for you in the comments. But it's, like I said, it's good and bad. I wouldn't put it as the top one. I mean, I've only played, 3 and of this style. I've only played the 3. I guess there are only the 3, right? Yeah, it's got its good, it's got its bad. You know, 1's there at the top. 2 does a good job of building on top of it, but it doesn't. But there are some parts of it I don't like. This also does some parts of building on top of it. Maybe a little more low points than 1 and 2. Doesn't mean it's a bad game. Just means there's some parts of it I didn't enjoy. But on the whole, it was an enjoyable experience. And now we've got some more stuff we gotta do on here, right? Because unfortunately, while we don't have the access to the lost levels here in Doom 64 EX, I'll have to play through the Steam version and do it that way. And hope for the best there. I have to do it there. We can do the secret maps. I think you guys have told me there's the super secret map, and there's 2 more secret maps, obviously, because we finished up on 28 here, and then there's therefore 29 and 30, as well as apparently 32 that we have to do before we have to go on to the lost levels of Doom 64, which I think I'll have to switch over to Steam for, so. But until we see you again, which is probably tomorrow, let's be honest. Until we see you again for more Doom 64, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget, you can check out more Doom 2, and Doom 64 in the playlists. They're on the screen in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.